Alright guys, so for this one I'm gonna be working on the steering wheel, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, ever since I put this quick release steering wheel and hub combo in, and that's I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but yeah, right there, see, well, I don't know if you could see that play, but the hub, I can't get it to actually tighten down. I put the bolt, tighten it, I put a washer and everything, but I still can't really clamp the hub onto the actual steering shaft from the column. And so I had bought one right here. I have all my stuff and tools, and yeah, I actually want to try and put my cruise control back, because I really love cruise control. So I'll probably do that in this video. If not, it's going to be another video, but for now I'm just going to get this hub in, and yeah, so let's check out the hub. Alright, so you guys might have seen these on eBay. They're called Boss Kit, and it's Nardi Momo personal right here, so it'll work pretty good. And so yeah, so you guys probably have seen these all over eBay, and these things are only 14 bucks, and that's part of the reason why I went with this one instead of getting a nice fancy NRG or a Momo one. Or actually, the Momo one is actually not that bad, but the NRG ones and like the complete billet aluminum ones are very short, and I don't like the wheel to be so close to the controls. Like right here, I kind of like it, you know, a few inches spaced apart, more towards you. And those, I always felt like whenever I would drive someone's car, the steering wheel was like over here, and I just didn't like that feeling. But so yeah, so that's the reason why I went with this one. It's longer, and plus it's only 14 bucks. Third reason, I've been using this one the whole time for the DC2 GSR, and it worked perfectly, and there was no play. It felt sketch because the brand was so cheap and the price, but if it never gives you issues, can you really complain? And if it works perfect, can you complain? So those are the screws right there. It comes with an Allen hex key. This is for the steering wheel, I'm guessing like a little spacer, and this is it right here. It comes with the horn wire, and it comes with this extra inch right there that this one doesn't have. So I'm kind of concerned about that. Is it going to be too far close to me? I don't know, but yeah. And then also this hub, it did not come with these little two slots. The factory cancellation for your turn signal, it's two little prongs that come up, and then once they go like that, it cancels this out in a turn, and your hub has to work with those little prongs that come out. This hub didn't have it, but it had little holes, so I had to put like screws in there to touch that little cancellation thing, and I got it to work perfectly, but that was kind of a ghetto and everything. And this one includes this, so those little prongs right there slide right in, and so whenever you turn it, it'll cancel it, and that has it, and this one doesn't. I'll show you right now. So yeah, so there it is right there. So I'm gonna throw it on. It was cheap as hell, and yeah. Alright, so I'm just taking off these screws right here. Pretty annoying because I've taken this off before and it got like misaligned, and then once you put everything back together, you think it's fine. You go for a quick cruise and your wheel's like 180 off or something. So it's more of a trial and error if you know these things, so it kind of sucks. But I'm going to show you guys like what I'm dealing with as far as that that nut, and finally put a nicer one on there. I already stripped this key out too, so it kind of sucks. It's kind of a cheap material. So that's how it looks like right there. I just stuck that piece of steel something in there, drilled a hole, and that did not do anything. I actually put a legit washer in there, that did nothing. I tried nothing, and that did nothing. And so yeah, so now I'm just having to remove it. And yeah, I'm not gonna tell you the seller I got this from, but just know, get the one that looks like this, and that has that little slot right there. Or if you want to go with the Momo or an NRG, you can do that. You could put the NRG with like a nice spacer. I just thought about that, but that's over $120, $50, whatever. So if I'm a little bit unhappy with the length of this, I spent not even less than a quarter of that setup right here, or way less than that. So that's a 14 right there. Let's see if my little impact does it, the little driver. All right, so let's see if it takes it off. Nope, will not take that off. Let's try the big boy. Okay. That right there. It's in reverse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, so that's what I had put right there, and it made it better, but it didn't fix it. And that's what I'm talking about. See how it has those little things that I had to cut? Those go within there, and that's what cancels it. That has to be like that. So now that's for my horn right there, the little thing that touches that part right there, and it connects circuit. I probably have to modify it because that one's a little bit less diameter, but I could easily just bend it in or something. There, I just bent it in. All right, guys. All right, so I had taken it off. I had aligned that little piece with that turn signal cancel thing, and everything's aligned up. But what I'm gonna do, I took off the quick release, and I'm gonna just drive real quick around here and just see if these splines are exactly centered with the shaft. And if it is, I'm just gonna tighten that bolt and then throw on the quick release. If it's a little bit off, I have no bolt right there, so I can easily just turn it over a notch. But you do not want to go on the open road and test with no bolt. But since I have my own little private place right here, I could easily just drive it real quick. So yeah, all right, just took it for a cruise, and yeah, it feels pretty good. By the way, I had the tilt wheel lever down, so when I'm driving, I didn't have a bolt, and so the wheel went up, and I literally thought that the wheel had come off. And yeah, let's just say that was a very sketchy moment. So I had put it down how I like it, locked it, and then I was able to test it out. So now I'm going to take off the wheel, tighten it up, and I'll put my quick release, connect it, the horn, and should be good. Let's see if it's working good. There, works pretty good. All right, so another thing I recommend, once you think you have everything good with your splines and your horn works and everything between here, put 2 screws, then you put 2 screws there, put it on, and then you go for another test drive just to make sure that your quick release is on there at the right angle. So yeah. All right, guys, so just tested it, and everything is pretty good. And I actually do like how the wheel is more closer to me, that extra inch or 3/4 of an inch, because it kind of seems like it's in the same position here, but it's just a little bit out. So it feels pretty good, and everything's all aligned and all center with the quick release, the splines, and both of the negative and female of the quick release, so it's not going to be like a little bit off center. The wheel's not going to be off center. And yeah, so now I'm going to put on all the screws and the horn button. Alright guys, so I just got to clean up a little bit, but the wheel, no more flex in any direction. It seems a lot more stable. It is a little bit closer to me, which I could probably just recline back a little bit just to compensate for that. Yeah, it should be good. So yeah, so that's gonna be the little video, and just swapping this in. I got, man, you could even see the length of that. Got that going, and yeah, so if you want to see more like this, please subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.